Shabbat Shalom, Jay Freezy. Shabbat Shalom, Rasta here. You said Rasta, I say this is about to be. Oh, you already know. I gotta shut his mouth now. You already know, man. Rasta out here say you calling him to the front of the. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. See, when a person is talking against Yahweh, man, I gotta set them on fire. That's just how I am. Cause I'm telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and I'm gonna show you today that I am. You know. Just came to. Let me see. Let me see. Shabbat Shalom, Jewel. Gladly praise the mighty out, sister. How you feeling today, sister? You was sick with the what she said she had I forget.
Shingles.
Shingles. Yeah, yeah. How you doing today, sister? You was sick with shingles last week. We all said a prayer for you. Oh, okay. For all your prayers, I'm doing much better. Okay, pray the mighty y'all, sister. Mhm. Shabbat shalom, y'all. Only TV 100. Pray the mighty y'all, brother. Shabbat shalom, Mark Morrison. Pray the mighty y'all, brother. Shabbat shalom, CC. Shalom, shalom, sister. Hit that like. What that mean? Hit that like button.
Like butter.
Omar say hit that like button. Bottom, I mean. Oh, I said hit that like bottom. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. All right, you go, please.
Find the single classic. It's order where there was nothing. But y'all ain't feeling the way that I live. For real, it's a serious bed. The way that we live. Real is serious business. Two word in my nose. The potency stronger than blow. Heaven knows Yahweh gave me the flow. Quote word that my ancestors wrote long ago. Danielle saw the vision of the world today. Monsters ball, I do recall. Paradise, where we shook up dice. Hit the strip club. TV hypnotize us with thoughts of lust. Somebody pray for us, cause we're hard-headed. Don't get it, cause someone get beheaded. Stone to death, whatever it takes. Most High ain't the one to play. I ain't the one to say. Go against what y'all say. It's best we all obey. The LAW, Yahweh, I'll humble you. We went in 70, came out a multitude. The way that we live. The real is a serious biz. The way that we live. The way that I live.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, the works of Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic I'm going to talk about Linus Arthur is hard-headed and rebellious. And the reason why I'm doing this is because last week he said a lot of things that was untrue. I think he said something like teaching on the Sabbath day is work. He said a whole bunch of other stuff that I had forgot about, but it's rebellious against Yahweh law. Anytime a righteous man or a righteous woman is teaching Yahweh's laws and statute and commandment and judgment, and anybody in the world is trying to say the opposite of what the book is saying is a liar. I don't care who they is. If it's my mama, my grandmama, anybody, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't listen. I get right to it. I barbecue before they meal do. And I'm going to roast you when you're wrong, and when you're right, I'm going to give you all your praise and credit. Now, I'm not saying I ain't mad at the man, but he just need a barbecue, because when a person is teaching against Yahweh's word, they are rebellious, hard-headed, and stiff-necked. And I come on earth to straighten them out. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Chinese, I don't discriminate. All y'all. I barbecue all y'all when you're wrong. And I give all y'all praise and credit when you're right. So I don't cut no corners and do all this old scary stuff that people do. So, but I'm gonna get on down in this book, and I want you to go to Isaiah first. We're going to start in the book of Isaiah chapter, go to Isaiah 40 and read that 8th verse. Now, Linus Arthur, I hope you're paying attention today, but you had it coming because of your mouth. You sin against Yahweh with your mouth, so I got to barbecue you today. Read that 8th verse.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 8. The grass withereth.
The grass withered, meaning the grass gonna die, gonna fade away.
The flower faded.
Everything faded.
But the word of our Elohim shall stand forever.
But the word of Yahweh gonna stand forever, all the way. Ain't gonna never end. From Moses on up to date, the word still in existence. From way back millions of years ago, the word still standing today. Now, go to Exodus 24. Now, I'm going to let y'all know that these are not my words, or Paul's words, or Peter, or nobody's words. Exodus 24. Well, let me see. Start the first verse.
Exodus chapter 24, verse 1. And he said unto Moses, Come up unto Yahweh, thou and Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship you afar off. And Moses alone shall come near Yahweh.
Moses coming by himself to go see Yahweh.
But they shall not come nigh.
But your guys going to stay back there. Only I want to see Moses.
Neither shall the people go up with him.
Don't come with Moses, let him come by himself. This is what I'm talking about right here.
And Moses came and told the people all the words of Yahweh and all the judgments And all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which Yahweh have said will we do.
They told a lie. These are Yahweh words. I want you to read that again because everything that I'm reading today is Yahweh's word. These ain't my words. These ain't somebody else's word. I'm reading what y'all read that third again.
And Moses came and told the people all the words of Yahweh.
All the words of Yahweh. He came and told the people all the words of Yahweh, not his words. I'm not telling y'all all the words of Yahudah, which is me. I'm telling you all the words of Yahweh. Read.
And all the judgments.
And I'm talking about Yahweh judgment, not mine.
And all the people answered with one voice.
And all the people, like Linus Arthur say,
and said, all the words which Yahweh have said will we do.
And they told a lie. And they told a lie. The words that Yahweh said, they didn't do it. They told a lie. Now read that 4th verse.
And Moses wrote all the words of Yahweh.
All the words of Yahweh, not his words. He wrote all the words of Yahweh. Read.
And rose up early in the morning and built an altar under the hill and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay, now go to Numbers 11. Numbers 11. Okay, yeah. Hold it, don't come in yet, Linus. Let me get through with you today. Then you can do me. Let me get this corn pop first. Numbers 11 and Numbers 11 and 23.
Numbers chapter 11, verse 23. And Yahweh said unto Moses, is Yahweh's hand waxed short?
I can't do nothing.
Thou shalt see now whether my word shall come to pass unto thee or not.
See whether my word is true or not.
And Moses went out and told the people the words of Yahweh.
He went out and told the people the words of Yahweh. He didn't tell them the words of him. He told them the words of Yahweh. And the same thing I'm doing today, Linus, I'm telling you the words of Yahweh. I'm not telling you what I said. I'm telling you what Yahweh said. Read.
And gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people and set them round about the tabernacle.
Okay, now go to Exodus 4. Exodus 4 and 1.
Exodus chapter 4, verse 1. And Moses answered and said, but behold, they will not believe me.
These people ain't gonna do. They didn't believe Moses. I know they ain't gonna believe me today. Moses said way back then, they ain't gonna believe me. Linus Arthur ain't gonna believe me. Read.
Nor hearken unto my voice.
Linus Arthur ain't gonna listen to me. He ain't gonna hearken to my voice just like they didn't listen to Moses. They didn't listen to Noah. They didn't listen to Ezekiel. They didn't listen to Jeremiah. They didn't listen to Daniel. They didn't listen to Abraham. They didn't listen to nobody. Read it again.
And Moses answered and said,
and Moses, now this is a prophet that Yahweh sent, anointed and everything. It was a priest. If they didn't listen to him, I know I ain't worth two damn flies to them. They ain't gonna listen to me. But listen, I got to tell you anyway, when I get on in the book of Ezekiel, I'm gonna turn up around here. Read.
But behold, they will not believe me.
They ain't gonna believe nothing I say. They didn't believe Moses.
Nor hearken unto my voice.
They ain't gonna listen to what I'm saying. They didn't listen to Moses.
For they will say, Yahweh have not appeared unto thee.
They gonna tell the people, Yahweh ain't sent that nigga. Nigga, Yahweh ain't sent you. That same thing they told Moses. Oh, Moses, Yahweh ain't sent Moses. Yahweh ain't sent Yahudah. Yahweh ain't sent these brothers and sisters on the internet that's only talking about Yahweh. That's what they gonna say. The book saying it. I'm telling you, I ain't telling it to you, I'm showing it to you. Let me go to Joshua 1:18, 1 and 8. So I know you ain't gonna listen to me, but I gotta tell you anyway. Somebody gonna listen, but everybody ain't. I can't show you what I'm talking just like Moses. I'm talking just like Moses. That's how you know you send me. Because Moses only talked about Yahweh. Okay, hold up. I want you to save all your comments and questions. Then when we get done, we can talk. But let me get this corn pop. Go to Joshua. Did I say go to Joshua 1 and 18? Joshua 1 and 18.
Joshua chapter 1, verse 18. Whosoever he be that doth rebel against thy commandments,
Whoever rebelled against commandments of Yah, like I'm talking like Moses did,
and will not hearken unto thy words in all that thou commandest him,
and won't listen to everything that Yahweh told you to do, I'm talking just like Moses,
he shall be put to death.
you gonna surely go to hell. Because I'm talking just like Moses. You gonna surely go to hell.
Only be strong and of a good courage.
Linus Arthur, only be strong and have a good courage. That's what the book telling you to do. Only be strong and have a good courage. Don't be so rebellious and stiff-necked and hard-headed like the children of Israel was back then. Okay, let's go to Judges 2. I'm just trying to put your boots on, Linus Arthur. I ain't trying to throw you on no bus. I want you to get your act right. What I say, Judges 2? Let me see. Judges 2 and started the 16th verse.
Judges chapter 2, verse 16. Nevertheless, Yahweh raised up judges.
Hold it. Yahweh raised up judges. Yahweh raised up me. I'm not a judge, but he sure raised me up because I'm a servant of Yahweh. Read.
Which delivered them out of the hand of those that spoiled them, and yet they would not hearken unto their judges.
And the same judges that Yahweh raised up, they would not listen to them, just like they ain't gonna listen to me and these righteous brothers on the internet. Read.
But they went a whoring after other gods.
But they went on to do what they want to do. They went on to church. They went on guide them a religion. They went on serve somebody else. They did whatever they wanted to do. They didn't listen to Yahweh, prophets and servants, which was Moses and Jeremiah and Ezekiel. They ain't listening to them. Read.
And bowed themselves unto them. They turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in.
They turned quickly. That mean they hurry up and did something else. They was walking righteous at one time and they started doing wicked.
Obeying the commandments of Yahweh.
Obeying the commandments of Yahweh. That's what he wants you to do, and that's what I'm talking about.
But they did not so.
But Linus Arthur didn't want to do it. He want to serve another God. He want to be able to lie and steal, commit adultery, and all this other extra stuff. You don't want, that's all I needed. Now, go to Psalm 81. Watch this coin, y'all. Watch this coin now. Uh, 81 and 8.
Psalm chapter 81, verse 8. Hear, O my people.
Yahweh say, hear, O my people. You're talking about the nappy-headed person like you and me. Read.
And I will testify unto thee.
He gonna testify to us.
O Israel.
Talking about the Israelites. He ain't talking about nobody but Linus Arthur. Us.
If thou wilt hearken unto me.
If you hearken to me, mean listen to Yahweh.
There shall no strange God be in thee.
Should no strange God be with you. You shouldn't believe in no other book. No Quran or no New Testament.
Neither shalt thou worship any strange God.
Linus Arthur, you ain't got no business worshiping no other God but Yah. I'm testifying for Yahweh.
I am Yahweh thy Elohim.
That's Yahweh thy Elohim. You're supposed to serve him only. I'm talking just like Moses.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
And he the one that brought us out of the land of Egypt back in the days.
Open thy mouth wide.
Open your mouth wide. That's what I'm doing. Open my mouth wide.
And I will fill it.
And Yahweh gonna fill it.
But my people would not hearken to my voice.
But my people would not listen to the Hebrew that's talking right. They didn't listen to Moses. They didn't listen to Noah. They ain't listen to Jeremiah. They ain't listen to Ezekiel. They ain't listen to nobody. Talking to you, Linus Arthur. Read that again. 11.
But my people will not hearken to my voice.
Yeah, these people ain't gonna listen to Yahweh's voice.
And Israel would none of me.
And Israel don't want no parts of Yahweh. You don't want no parts of Yahweh when he telling you to keep his laws and commandments and statutes, Linus Arthur. You rebelled against that. You don't want to hear that. Your ears is uncircumcised. You don't want no parts of Yahweh. That's when I'm barbecuing you. Because every time I tell you what Yahweh say, oh, he can't say, do that, got something to mumble about. You can't keep doing that. Yeah, I'm going to set you on fire. Okay, read.
So I gave them up unto their own heart's lust.
Yahweh said he gave you what you wanted to do. Whatever you followed after, he let you do it. But he going to knock your head off.
And they walked in their own counsels.
Linus Arthur walked in his own counsel. Whatever he think, whatever he believe, he walked in his own counsel. You did what you want to do, nigga. You ain't doing what Yahweh say do, nigga. You doing what Linus Arthur say do. I'm Linus Arthur. I'm Linus Arthur. Hold it. Let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 6. Jeremiah 6 and 10.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 10. To whom shall I speak?
To whom shall I speak?
And give warning.
I'm giving you a warning, Linus Arthur.
That they may hear.
That you may hear.
Behold, their ear is uncircumcised.
Your ears is uncircumcised, Linus Arthur. Meaning their skin is over your ear like the skin over your penis. You ain't circumcised down there, they tell me. You ain't circumcised. Your ears is still closed up. Read.
And they cannot hearken.
And you can't listen, Linus Arthur. You can't listen because your ears are circumcised. Read.
Behold, the word of Yahweh is unto them a reproach.
Yahweh's word is a reproach to you. Meaning you don't want to hear it. Your ears is a reproach. Read that again.
To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised.
Your ears uncircumcised.
And they cannot hearken.
You ain't gonna listen to what Yahweh said or Moses said.
Behold, the word of Yahweh is unto them a reproach.
That's a reproach. You think Yahweh was a reproach?
They have no delight in it.
You don't want to hear that. You ain't having no fun listening to Yahweh word. You ain't got no desire to serve Yah. The book telling you, you ain't got no desire leaning out to serve Yah. You just on the internet to try to entertain these other folks. And I'm on the internet trying to wake them up and show them what Yahweh said, not what I say, because I ain't a fart in the windstorm. I ain't a poot in the wind. All glory and honor go to Yah. You understand me? Don't pat me on the back. Pat Yahweh. That's what I'm talking about. Hold it. What was that? Let me go. Let me see. Go to Numbers. Let me see. Numbers 11. Let me see. Let me show you who you just like, Linus Arthur. Numbers 11 and 1.
Numbers chapter 11, verse 1. And when the people complain.
When the people complain, like Arthur, complaining every time he come on the Sabbath day, I'm doing something wrong. I'm not doing it right. All this, you complain. Read.
It displeased Yahweh.
It displeased Yah when you complaining. You shut your mouth. You complaining and it pleased Yah.
And Yahweh heard it.
And Yahweh heard what you said, Linus Arthur. He heard what you said.
And his anger was kindled.
And Yahweh's anger was kindled.
And the fire of Yahweh burned among them.
Burn them up.
And consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp.
That's what I'm talking about. The book, pop in it. Read it again.
And when the people complained,
And when the people like Linus Arthur complain,
it displeased Yahweh.
Yahweh hated it. Yahweh get mad. I'm talking about Yahweh, and you talking about somebody else. It makes Yahweh mad.
And Yahweh heard it.
And when you don't you think Yahweh that heard you when you talking out of tongue and out of disrespect? He heard it.
And his anger was kindled.
And Yahweh's anger was a king against you.
And the fire of Yahweh burned among them.
Burn among them.
And consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp.
And go knock your head off. Here I am telling you about thus said Yahweh, and you trying to tell me, you trying to criticize and find fault and look at me another kind of way. Don't pay attention to me. Look at the words that coming out of my mouth. I'm talking about Yah. I'm giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh. And you, whatever you talking about ain't worth nothing. Let me get on down through. That was what? Go to Numbers. Hold on. Let me see. Number 16. Read that number 16. Start the first verse.
Numbers chapter 16, verse 1.
Now these the people that hated Moses.
Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Moses.
They rose up against Moses. Just like Linus Arthur rising up against me, these people rose up against Moses. Read.
Was certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly,
250 of them.
famous in the congregation.
Famous. Mean they celebrities. They got money. They everything. They doing good.
Men of renown. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
They gathered themselves against Moses and against Aaron, just like they doing today against me. These people gathering against, but watch what's going to happen. I don't care about you gathering against me, because you're going to get your head knocked off. Read.
And said unto them, ye take too much upon you.
You think you all that, Moses? That's the same thing they saying to me. Nigga, you think you all that. Nigga, you ain't the only one know the book. Nigga, you ain't the only one living right. Nigga, you ain't the only one. They doing the same thing they did to Moses and Aaron. They doing to me today. Read.
Seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and Yahweh is among them.
What verse you at?
3.
Okay.
Wherefore
You take too much upon yourself, seeing the congregation are holy, and read.
Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of Yahweh. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face.
He fell upon his face because he was upset.
And he spake unto Korah and to all his company,
All the people that was riding with Korah,
saying, even tomorrow Yahweh will show who are his.
tomorrow Yahweh gonna show you whose side he on. Since y'all think it's a joke and you mad, Yahweh gonna show him tomorrow which side he on.
And who is holy.
He gonna show you who is holy. Tomorrow, Yahweh gonna show you tomorrow. So Korah, you keep on talking like Linus Arthur. Korah is Linus Arthur. Read.
And will cause him to come near unto him.
He gonna cause him to come near to him.
Even him.
Now, I ain't saying I'm Moses, but in this day and time, I'm Moses and Linus Arthur is Korah. Now let's see what's gonna happen to you, Linus Arthur, since you Korah and I'm playing the role of Moses. Read.
Even him whom he have chosen will he cause to come near unto him. This do, take you censers, Korah, and all his company.
Take you, Korah, Linus Arthur, and all your company.
And put fire therein.
And put fire therein.
And put incense in them before Yahweh tomorrow.
Tomorrow now.
And it shall be that the man whom Yahweh do choose
is going to choose me or Linus Arthur. Tomorrow. Read.
He shall be holy.
He should be holy.
Ye take too much upon you.
Linus Arthur said, you take too much upon yourself, Yahudah.
You sons of Levi.
You sons of Levi.
And Moses said unto Korah,
and Moses said to Korah, and Yahudah said to Linus Arthur,
Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that the Elohim of Israel have separated you from the congregation of Israel,
have separated you from the congregation of Israel,
to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of Yahweh,
do the service of Yahweh.
and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
That's right, minister, popcorn, tell them the truth.
And he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee, and seek ye the priesthood also, for which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against Yahweh.
Against Yahweh. Linus Arthur, you against Yahweh. Not with Yahweh, you against him. Read.
And what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him? And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, We will not come up.
We ain't coming with you.
Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of a land that flowed with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness?
Complaining! That complaining going again. Complaining.
Except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us.
Oh, you want to be a boss over us, Moses? You brought us out in the wilderness to do this and do that. You say you're going to do this and that. Complaining.
Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that flowed with milk and honey.
You ain't took us home yet, ladies. I say you ain't took us home yet, Yahoo. You said this, you said that. You ain't did nothing you said you're going to do.
Or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards.
Or gave us our gardens and our trees and apples and stuff like that. You ain't did none of that. That was complaining.
Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? Will ye not come up? And Moses was very wroth.
Moses was very wroth, and he was angry. He's hot.
And said unto Yahweh,
and told Yahweh,
Respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them.
I ain't did nothing wrong to them niggas. I ain't stole nothing, took nothing, raped their women. I ain't did nothing.
Neither have I heard one of them.
I ain't put my hands on them niggas. I ain't did nothing to them. Yeah, Moses telling Yahweh.
And Moses said unto Korah,
Moses said to Linus Arthur,
Be thou and all thy company before Yahweh.
Be before Yahweh.
Thou and they and Aaron tomorrow.
Tomorrow be together. Come on out tomorrow.
And take every man his censer and put incense in them, and bring ye before Yahweh every man his censer.
All the ones that's following you, you do this.
250 censers.
250 censers.
Thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer. And they took every man his censer and put fire in them and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron.
And Moses and Aaron.
And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
Linus Arthur got all the people that follow him against Yahweh. All the people that follow him.
And the glory of Yahweh appeared unto all the congregation.
The glory of Yahweh coming.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron.
And this what he told Moses and Aaron.
Saying, Separate yourselves from among this congregation.
Get away from these niggas. Get over there and let Korah be over there. Linus Arthur, you and your people be over there. Yahudah, you, Mark Anthony, and Jay Freezy, and Joel Gladys, and all y'all, Ron Tor, who else on here? Y'all mean Israel? Y'all stay over there. So let Linus Arthur cast people over there, and let Yahudah cast people over there. Read.
That I may consume them in a moment.
I'm going to kill him in a few minutes. Everybody that follow Linus Arthur, he going to kill him in a few minutes. Read.
And they fell upon their faces and said, O Elohim, the Elohim of the spirits of all flesh.
All flesh.
Shall one man sin?
Shall one man sin like Linus Arthur?
And wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation?
And you're going to be mad at everybody because Linus Arthur sinned?
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the congregation, saying, Get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram.
Get away from all them niggas that hate me. All the niggas that say this about me. Yahweh telling Moses to get his people away from Linus Arthur people. Read.
And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram.
And I went to Dathan and Abiram.
And the elders of Israel followed him.
And the elders of Israel followed Moses.
And he spake unto the congregation, saying, Depart, I pray you.
Man, listen, we got to get away from Linus Arthur and his people. That's what Yahweh told me to come tell y'all to do. Read.
From the tents of these wicked men.
From the tents of these wicked men. Linus Arthur, wicked man, because you against Yahweh. Read.
And touch nothing of theirs.
And leave that stuff alone. Don't touch none of theirs.
Lest ye be consumed in all their sins.
Lest you die just like them. Linus Arthur people.
So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah.
I got up from the tabernacle of Korah.
Dathan and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives and their sons and their little children.
All their kids, their little children, their family, their grandmamas and granddaughters, and everybody.
And Moses said,
and Moses told them,
hereby ye shall know that Yahweh has sent me to do all these works.
This how you gonna know that Yahweh sent me and not you, Linus Arthur. This how you gonna know. Read.
For I have not done them of my own mind.
I don't come on the Sabbath day talking about my own mind. I'm talking about Yahweh. Moses said, I am not talking about my own self. Read it again.
And Moses said,
and I'm saying to Linus Arthur,
hereby ye shall know that Yahweh have sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind.
I ain't did nothing of my own mind. I'm talking about thus saying Yah. Linus Arthur, I ain't did nothing of my own mind. I take my mind and throw it away on the Sabbath day and put Yahweh right there. Read.
If these men die the common death.
If they die the common death.
Or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then Yahweh have not sent me.
Then Yahweh ain't sent Moses. He popping corn. He doing the same thing I'm doing today. Popping it. Read.
But if Yahweh make a new thing.
But if Yahweh do a new thing.
And the earth open her mouth.
And the earth open up her mouth. Some ain't never did before.
And swallow them up.
And swallow Linus Arthur and all the followers up that's following him.
With all that appertain unto them.
All that you had, your Bentley, Maseratis, and Cadillac and $1 million homes.
And they go down quick into the pit.
And you go down into hell quickly into the pit.
Then ye shall understand that these men have provoked Yahweh.
Then you gonna know that you made Yahweh mad and he gonna knock your head off and kill you. Boy, this is corn, y'all. This is corn. Read.
And it came to pass.
And when it come to pass, watch this, y'all.
As he had made an end of speaking all these words.
When Moses got through popping corn and speaking all these words, watch what happened. Read.
That the ground clave asunder that was under them.
Start vibrating and shaking. Earthquake. Read.
And the earth opened her mouth.
Open the mouth.
And swallowed them up.
And swallowed Linus Arthur and all his folks up.
And their houses.
And your $1 million home.
And all the men that appertain unto Korah.
And everybody that followed you, Linus Arthur.
And all their goods.
And all your Cadillacs and Maseratis and Bentleys and change.
They and all that appertain to them.
And everything that you ever had.
Went down alive into the pit.
And went down alive into the pit.
And the earth closed upon them.
And when y'all went down there, Linus Arthur and your fault, it closed back up.
And they perished from among the congregation.
And they perished from among the congregation. Almighty got rid of them. Why? Because they was rebellious, stiff-necked, and hard-headed. Read.
And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them.
Because they were scared what happened.
For they said, lest the earth swallow us up also.
We better do what's right. That's all that. What was that, numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Lamentation. Go to Lamentation. Lamentations 3. Lamentations 3 and 39. 3 and 39.
Lamentations chapter 3, verse 39. Wherefore doth a living man complain?
Wherefore do a living man, you living, ain't you? Like talking to you, complain.
A man for the punishment of his sins.
And go be punished for your sins, complaining.
Let us search and try our ways and turn again to Yahweh. Let us lift up our hearts.
And that's what I'm trying to do, get you to turn to Yahweh, Linus Arthur. I'm trying to get you to turn to Linus Arthur. Stop trying to argue and complain and worry about. Listen, I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. I ain't going to lie to you. All I'm going to tell you what thus said Yahweh said. Read that again. Read that 40 again.
Let us search and try our ways and turn again to Yahweh.
Turn again to the Yahweh, Linus Arthur. That's all I want you to do. Turn to Yah.
Let us lift up our heart with our hands unto Elohim in the heavens.
Stretch them out to Yah.
We have transgressed and have rebelled.
Say, Linus Arthur, get out on your knees and say, I have transgressed and rebelled. I've been rotten and dirty. Linus Arthur, get out on your knees and confess to Yah. Read that again.
We have transgressed and have rebelled.
We have transgressed and rebelled. That's you, Linus Arthur.
Thou hast not pardoned.
And you ain't been pardoned.
Thou hast covered with anger and persecuted us. Thou hast slain. Thou hast not pitied.
They ain't had no pity. Okay, that's let's see. What was that? That was Lamentation. Okay. Let's go to Exodus. Let me show you something. Or did I read that? Did I read Exodus? Let me see. I read Exodus 24 now. Yeah, I read that already. Let me see. Let me see if I Leviticus. Okay, Leviticus 10 and 10.
Leviticus chapter 10, verse 10. And that ye may put difference between holy and unholy.
You're supposed to put a difference between the holy and unholy.
And between unclean and clean.
And between a pork chop and a steak. Make a difference between. Read.
And that ye may teach the children of Israel all the statutes which Yahweh hath spoken unto them by the hand of Moses.
That's what I'm doing today. I'm teaching Israel the statutes. I'm teaching the world. Not just Israel. I'm teaching white folks, black folks, everybody. I'm doing just like Moses did back then. I'm teaching. Read it again.
And that ye may teach the children of Israel.
Read it slow. He told Moses to teach the children of Israel. The same thing I'm doing, teaching you about Yah.
Which Yahweh hath spoken unto them by the hand of Moses.
That's right, by the hand of Moses. Okay. That was, let me see. I'm not teaching y'all about nothing else. I'm teaching you about Yahweh. Okay, go to Isaiah 2. Isaiah 2. And start the first verse.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain.
This gonna come to pass in the last days.
That the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Heaven gonna be on earth on the top of the mountain. That's where Yahweh gonna be at, on the top of the mountain in Israel.
And it shall be exalted above the hills.
Above the hills.
And all nations shall flow unto it.
All nations coming to see us. And Yahweh and his people gonna flow to us, which is in Jerusalem. Read.
And many people shall go and say.
Go and say.
Come ye, And let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh.
Let us go to Jerusalem on the mountain of Israel. I mean the mountain of Yahweh. Let us go there.
To the house of the Elohim of Jacob.
To the house of Elohim of Jacob. That's where it's at, on the mountain.
And he will teach us of his ways.
What? Say it. He gonna what? Say it again.
And he will teach us of his ways.
He gonna teach us his ways. Not nobody else's. I'm teaching you Yahweh ways. Doing what the book say. Read.
And we will walk in his paths.
And when you get learned and teach that, you're going to walk in the path of Yahweh.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
The law. That's all I talk about is the law. What you mean, Linus Arthur? I'm talking about Yahweh's law. What is you talking about? I'm talking about the law, fool. What is you talking about? That's right, Linus Arthur. Well, let me get through with this. Read.
And the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
I'm talking about the word of Yahweh from the United States. And they talking about it from Jerusalem.
And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people.
Rebuke many people because ain't no everybody going to listen.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. O house of Jacob, come ye.
Ain't gonna be no war no more when this happens. It's gonna be peace on earth forever. Ain't gonna be no more wars. All peace, no diseases, no sickness, no colds and coughs, and none of that. Read that again.
O house of Jacob.
Oh, how somebody us.
Come ye.
Come ye.
And let us walk in the light of Yahweh.
Let us walk in the light of Yahweh. Not nobody else. Not the light of Linus Arthur. In the light of Yahweh. Not the light of Yahudah. In the light of Yahweh. Don't walk nobody but with Yah. You ain't a fart in the windstorm, Linus Arthur, and I ain't either. We in the same boat. But the only thing different between me and Linus Arthur, I love Yah, and you love something else. Read. That's all. No. You read that fifth verse?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need there. Now, let's go to Deuteronomy. Hold all y'all comments and questions, because we're going to talk when I get done. I ain't got time to talk to you now. I'm popping corn. I'm high. I'm high off the book. Linus, how do you high off something else? Let me see. Let me see. 9 and Deuteronomy 9 and let me see. Okay, 9 and 23. Deuteronomy 9 and Linus Arthur right here, y'all.
Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 23. Likewise, when
I said Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 23.
Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 23.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to say. Yeah. 9 and 23.
Likewise, when Yahweh sent you from...
Okay, I mean 24. My fault. I made a mistake. I mean 24. That was my fault. I made a mistake. Verse 24.
Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 24. Ye have been rebellious against Yahweh from the day that I knew you.
Yahweh say you've been rebellious against the day you come out your mama womb, Linus Arthur. You've been rebellious ever since. Way before you was born. Read it again.
Ye have been rebellious against Yahweh from the day that I knew you.
Yahweh say he knew you was rebellious from the beginning of time. He talking to you, Linus Arthur. Read.
Thus I fell down before Yahweh 40 days and 40 nights.
This Moses talking.
As I fell down at the first, because Yahweh has said he would destroy you.
He gonna destroy you, Linus Arthur. Why? Because you're rebellious and hard-headed.
I pray therefore unto Yahweh.
Yahweh prayed for us. Just like I prayed for y'all, Moses did too.
And said, O Yahweh Elohim, destroy not thy people and thy inheritance.
Moses prayed for us, don't destroy us, even though we was hard-headed rebellious. Most of us way back then.
Which thou hast redeemed through thy greatness, which thou hast brought forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand. Remember thy servants Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Look not unto the stubbornness of this people,
Stubbornness of Linus Arthur. The stubbornness of this people. Talking to you, Linus Arthur.
nor to their wickedness,
Wickedness, Linus Arthur.
nor to their sin,
When Linus Arthur.
lest the land which thou broughtest us out say, because Yahweh was not able to bring them into the land which he promised them.
Okay, that's all I needed on that. Now let's go to Deuteronomy 31. And, 24. Deuteronomy 31, verse 24.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 24. And it came to pass, when Moses had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book,
In a book, the law. That's what I'm talking about.
until they were finished,
Finished. You don't need no other book because he finished.
that Moses commanded the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, saying, take this book of the law,
Take this book of the law, this book right here of the law,
and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of
put
Yahweh,
it in the side of the ark of the covenant.
your Elohim, that it may be therefore a witness against thee. For I know thy rebellion
He know your rebellions, Linus Arthur.
and thy stiff neck.
And he know your head is hard and stiff-necked, Linus Arthur.
Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day,
Moses said, well, I'm alive with you this day.
ye have been rebellious against Yahweh.
And Linus Arthur, you have been rebellious against Yahweh ever since I've been living. You've been rebellious.
And how much more after my death?
And how much more you going to sin against Yahweh after I die?
Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears.
I speak Yahweh words in your ear. Same thing Moses did, I'm doing today. I'm speaking Yahweh words in your ear.
And call heaven and earth to record against them.
And call heaven and earth to record everything you say and do.
For I know that after my death ye will utterly corrupt yourselves.
I know when I die, y'all gonna go back and doing something else. Y'all gonna start back going to church, eating whole moles, celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas. Same thing they did with Moses died. They went back to their evil, wicked, no good, rotten ways. Read that again.
For I know that after my death,
I know after I die, Linus Arthur, you're gonna get worse than you is right now today.
corrupt yourselves,
You gonna corrupt yourself.
and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you.
And you're going to turn from the commandments which I told you to do. I told you to keep Yahweh commandment, but you ain't going to keep them after I die. Talking to you, Linus Arthur.
And evil will befall you in the latter days.
And evil going to befall you in the latter days, Linus Arthur. So don't worry about it. You're going to get your head knocked off.
Because ye will do evil in the sight of Yahweh.
Because Linus Arthur will do evil in the sight of Yahweh. Boy, this is going here.
To provoke him to anger through the works of your hands.
And you going to provoke Yahweh through the works of your hands.
And Moses spake in the ears of all the congregation of Israel the words of this song.
And Moses did everything that like I'm doing. Singing the song, telling about what Yahweh going to do.
Until they were ended.
Until they were ended. Okay, that was let's go to 1 Samuel. Hold all your comment and questions, because we're gonna have a ball when I get through talking, teaching. 1 Samuel, I want 15. Here you go again, Linus Arthur. 1 Samuel 15 and let me see what I want. 23.
1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 23.
No, 22.
Verse 22. And Samuel said, hath Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices?
Do Yahweh want a burnt offering and a sacrifice? No, he don't.
As in obeying the voice of Yahweh.
He wants you to obey his voice.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
He rather for you to obey his laws and statutes than give him a sacrifice. He ain't studying no sacrifice. He wants you to obey him. Read. Linus Arthur.
And to hearken than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Rebellious is just like a person like witchcraft. That's what rebellions is. Just like witchcraft. And I forgot to read what rebellions and what you call it. I'm going to read after I get done. Read that again. 23.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Rebellions is just like witchcraft. When you disobey the word of Yahweh, that's just like witchcraft, and you're going to get your head knocked off. Read.
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
And a stubborn person, you can't tell them nothing. They think they know everything. Wicked.
Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh.
Because you rejected the word of Yahweh, Linus Arthur.
He have also rejected thee from being king.
And he rejected King Saul from being king.
And Saul said unto Samuel.
And this is what he told Samuel.
I have sinned.
That's what you're supposed to say, Linus Arthur, in your prayers. Yahweh, I have sinned. Give it up to Yahweh, Linus Arthur. Tell Yahweh you have sinned, fool. Read.
For I have transgressed the commandment of Yahweh.
For I have not kept the commandments of Yahweh, Linus Arthur. That's what you're supposed to tell Yahweh. I have not kept the commandments of Yahweh. Linus Arthur supposed to tell Yahweh that.
And thy words.
And I ain't kept your words either, Yahweh. That's why you're supposed to beg for mercy. Get down on your knees and tell Yahweh that you've been a rotten, no good, dirty dog.
Because I feared the people.
Because I'm going to do what I want to do.
And obey their voice.
And I obey my mama and grandmama voice. I listen to somebody else instead of Yahweh. Now, let's go to Proverbs. I ain't trying to do nothing to help you, Linus Arthur, but I got to barbecue you on one side and roast you on the other. But I still love you as a brother now. Don't get it twisted. Let's go to Proverbs 17:11. This you again, Linus Arthur.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion.
An evil man seeketh only rebellious. That's how you know a man evil. Because all he seeks is rebellious. You trying to tell him what Yahweh said, he trying to tell you about something else. All I'm doing, Linus, is telling you what Yahweh said. I'm not telling you about nobody else. Read it again.
An evil man seeketh only rebellion.
Only rebellious, Linus. You seek only rebellious. And I'm trying to tell you about Yah, and you talking about somebody else.
Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him.
A cruel messenger going to be sent against you. Why? Because you are rebellious. That's right. You are rebellious. Okay, let's go to no, I ain't being funny. I'm testifying and telling the truth, brother. I don't play no games. I let the book. I'm showing you what the book say about you. I'm not telling you nothing. These ain't my words. I didn't write a word in this book. I'm quoting what the book say. The Yahweh's word. Okay, what was it? See, you throwing me on my square. Let me leave him alone. Because I can't remember. Let me see. What was that? Proverbs 17 and that was 17:11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah, let's see. Yeah, this you again right here. Isaiah 30, 39. This you right here, Linus Arthur. I ain't answering nothing. Let me get through teaching and then hold your comment and quiet and told you 1,000 times. Let me get through popping corn. Then you ask me your question. But I'm talking about you, Linus Arthur, right here. Read 30 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9.
Linus Arthur.
That this is a rebellious people.
This is a rebellion. You are rebellious people. You don't want to hear nothing what Yahweh said. You don't want to hear nothing Moses said. You don't want to hear nothing Jeremiah said. You are a rebellious person. Read.
Lying children.
Lying. You lie. When you fighting against the word of Yah, you lying. Yahweh say this, you say that. That's a lie. Read it again. Start over.
That this is a rebellious people.
Linus Arthur.
Lying children.
Lying Linus Arthur.
Children that will not hear the law of Yahweh.
Linus Arthur don't want to hear the law of Yah. He want to do what he want to do. He don't want to hear the word of Yah. He want to do him. Read.
Which say to the seers.
This what they tell the seers.
See not, and to the prophets.
This what they tell the prophets.
Prophesies not unto us right things.
Yahudah, don't tell us nothing right, man. You get on the internet and you telling us the truth. Linus Arthur sugar-coated. Linus Arthur want me to lie. He telling me, what he say again? Prophesy, just read that. Linus Arthur, prophesy not what?
Prophesies not unto us right things.
Linus Arthur want me to tell a lie. Don't tell them the truth, Yahuda. Tone down, sugarcoat it, put something on it. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Tell us something easy, man. Linus Arthur telling me, tell them something easy, man. Don't tell them that about no laws and statutes, commandments of Yahweh. Tell them about JC in the Quran. Read.
Prophesies deceits.
Tell us a lie. Trick up. Now, that's what he want me to do. Linus Arthur want me to sugarcoat it, put something on it, add something to it, but I can't do it. That's all I needed. Let's see. That was let's go to Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah. What did I say? Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah 28. Now, this is me and Linus Arthur. 28:1. You is Hannah now, and I'm Jeremiah. Y'all remember that. Linus Arthur is Hannah now, and I'm Jeremiah. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 1. And it came to pass the same year, in the beginning of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the 4th year, and in the 5th month, that Hananiah the son of Azur the prophet, which was of Gibeon, spake unto me in the house of Yahweh, in the presence of the priests and of all the people, saying, Thus speaketh Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, saying, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. Within 2 full years will I bring again into this place all the vessels of Yahweh's house that Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, took away from this place and carried them to Babylon. And I will bring again to this place Jeconiah the son of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, with all the captives of Judah that went into Babylon, saith Yahweh. For I will break the yoke of the king of Babylon. Then the prophet Jeremiah said unto the prophet Hananiah.
Now you see all this that Hananiah said. Now watch what Jeremiah say. Read.
In the presence of the priests and in the presence of all the people that stood in the house of Yahweh.
Right. Now watch what Jeremiah say.
Even the prophet Jeremiah said, Amen. And Yahweh did so. Yahweh performed thy words which thou hast prophesied, to bring again the vessels of Yahweh's house and all that is carried away captive from Babylon into this place. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears and in the ears of all the people.
All the people.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh have truly sent him.
Truly sent him.
Then Hananiah the prophet took the yoke from off the prophet Jeremiah's neck and break it.
Now this the fake guy.
And Hananiah spake in the presence of all the people, saying, Thus saith Yahweh.
See, this man came and thus said, Y'all, this Hananiah, this is a false prophet now.
Even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, from the neck of all nations within the space of 2 full years.
And he told a lie, y'all. Hananiah told a lie. Read.
And the prophet Jeremiah went his way.
He went away.
Then the word of Yahweh came unto Jeremiah the prophet.
Then the word of Yahweh came to Jeremiah the prophet.
After that, Hananiah the prophet had broken the yoke from off the neck of the prophet Jeremiah, saying, Go and tell Hananiah, saying, Thus saith Yahweh, Thou hast broken the yokes of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron.
You gonna be right. Read.
For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations.
Of all these nations.
That they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon.
They're going to serve Babylon. They're going to serve Nebuchadnezzar and Babylon now. But Hananiah said they ain't. And Jeremiah said he is. Read. Yahweh telling Jeremiah is, read.
And they shall serve him, and I have given him the beast of the field also.
I give him, that's right. Nebuchadnezzar everything. Now watch this.
Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah the prophet.
Then said Yahudah to Linus Arthur.
Hear now,
Linus Arthur.
Hananiah. Yahweh have not sent thee.
Yahweh ain't sent you, Linus Arthur.
But thou makest this people to trust in a lie.
Because you make people trust in a lie, Linus Arthur. You make the people trust in a lie. That's why Yahweh ain't sent you. Read.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh. Behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth.
I'm going to knock your head off, Linus Arthur, for lying to the people.
This year thou shalt die.
This year you going to surely die.
Because thou hast taught rebellion against Yahweh.
Because you have taught rebellion against Yahweh. You have taught rebellion, Linus Arthur, against Yahweh. And he's going to knock your head off. That's right. That's corn, y'all. What was that? Okay, let's go to 29. 29 and 29 and 31. Jeremiah 29 and 31.
Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 31. Send to all them of the captivity, saying, Thus said Yahweh concerning Shemaiah the Nehelamite, because that Shemaiah had prophesied unto you, and I sent him not, and he caused you to trust in a lie.
He called, leaders out, you call the people to trust in a lie, and I ain't sent you. Yahweh tell. Read.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, Behold, I will punish Shemaiah the Nehelamite.
And I'm going to punish Linus Arthur.
And his seed.
And your seeds, Linus Arthur.
He shall not have a man to dwell among this people.
You ain't going to have a man to dwell among your people for lying.
Neither shall he behold the good that I will do for my people.
You ain't going to profit from the good that he going to do for his people.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
Because he have taught rebellion against Yahweh.
Because Linus Arthur have taught rebellions against Yahweh. You can't teach rebellions against Yahweh. You're going to get your head knocked off. That's right. Let's go to Ezekiel. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Linus Arthur. Let's go to Ezekiel 2 and start at the first verse.
Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1.
This you, Linus Arthur, I got to talk about you. Read.
And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me.
The Spirit entered Ezekiel.
And set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel.
I send you to the children of Israel.
To a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me.
To a rebellious person like Linus Arthur have rebelled against Yahweh.
They and their fathers have transgressed against me.
You and your father have transgressed against Yahweh, Linus Arthur.
Even unto this very day.
Right now today in 2024, 23. 2024, you still doing it, Linus Arthur.
For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
You are impudent children and stiff-hearted, Linus Arthur.
I do send thee unto them.
He sent me just like he sent Ezekiel.
And thou shalt say unto them.
This what you tell the hard-headed, nappy-headed Linus Arthur and the people that follow him.
Thus saith Yahweh Elohim, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Whether you will hear Linus Arthur or whether you forbear. Whether you hear it or not, I still got to tell you. The book say I got to tell you. I'm telling you, read.
For they are a rebellious house.
Linus Arthur is a rebellious house.
Yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them.
And they ain't going to know that the prophet came through and told them the truth.
And thou, son of man, Be not afraid of them,
Don't be afraid of Linus Arthur.
neither be afraid of their words.
I ain't studied nothing he say.
So briars and thorns be with thee, and thou doest dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words,
Don't be afraid of Linus Arthur word, because he ain't talking about nothing.
nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
A rebellious house. Linus Arthur come from a rebellious house.
And thou shalt speak my words unto them.
I'm speaking Yahweh words to you, fool. I'm speaking Yahweh words to you, just like he told Ezekiel. Now read it again.
And thou shalt speak my words unto them.
Yahweh say, speak my words to Linus Arthur and all the rest of them is hard-headed.
Whether they will hear,
Whether you will hear Linus Arthur,
or whether they will forbear.
or you won't hear. I got to tell you, Linus Arthur, because the book said it. I'm going to tell you whether you hear or don't hear. Read.
For they are most rebellious.
You are the most rebellious person. That's what the book said about you. You are rebellious most.
But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house.
Don't be like Linus Arthur and the rest of his folk. Don't be rebellious against like Linus Arthur.
Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein.
Therein. Okay, now let's go to that was 2. Let's go to I think I'm on 3. Ezekiel 3 and start the 4th verse. Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 4.
I got to tell you whether you like it or not, Linus Arthur. The book say I got to tell you that you are a hard-headed, rebellious person, and I'm telling you to serve Yah. Read.
And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel.
Go to the house of Israel like I'm doing today.
And speak with my words unto them.
And I'm speaking Yahweh words to y'all. I'm speaking Yahweh words to y'all. Linus Arthur, mainly you.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech
I ain't talking you in Spanish or Russian or German.
and hard language,
I ain't coming in no hard language. I'm speaking English just like y'all do.
but to the house of Israel, not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand.
I ain't speaking German, something that you can't understand.
Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
Hearken to the Ezekiel, because he talking about Yahweh.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
But Linus Arthur won't listen to me. Even though I'm talking about Yahweh, he won't listen to me. Read.
For they will not hearken unto me.
Ain't gonna listen to me. I know you ain't Linus Arthur, but I gotta tell you anyway.
For all the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted.
Hard-hearted and imputed. Most of y'all is hard-hearted and imputed. They're like Linus Arthur. A lot of y'all had it. At least Linus Arthur come on out with it, but a lot of y'all have had it. Linus Arthur come on out with it.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and their foreheads strong against their foreheads, as an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead.
Okay, now skip on down to the 17th verse. Speed it up a little bit.
Verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth.
Hear Yahweh word in his mouth. That's all I talk about is Yahweh word.
And give them warning from me.
And I'm giving you warning from Yah, Linus Arthur.
When I say unto the wicked,
When I said to Linus Arthur,
thou shalt surely die.
oh, you gonna surely get your head busted, knock off. You gonna die.
And thou givest him not warning.
And if I don't give you warning,
nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
If I don't warn the wicked from his wicked way, if I don't warn Linus Arthur, Almighty gonna knock my head off.
To save his life.
To save your life, Linus Arthur. I'm trying to save your life, brother.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
The same wicked man gonna die in his iniquity.
But his blood will I require at thy hand.
At thy hand.
Yet if thou warn the wicked.
If I warn Linus Arthur, like I'm doing today, I'm warning you and telling you.
and he turned not from his wickedness,
And Linus Arthur don't stop doing what he doing. Stop being wicked.
nor from his wicked way.
If you don't stop being wicked, Linus Arthur,
He shall die in his iniquity.
you gonna die in your iniquity.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
I delivered my soul. Why? Because I told you to stop it. It's my job to tell you. Yahweh say, tell it. And that's what I'm doing. That's all I needed. Okay, let's go to Exodus right quick. Let's see. Did I read I think I read that already. Yeah, I read that already. 30, let me see. Did I read Exodus 33? I don't think so. Did I read Exodus 33? I don't think I did. Yeah. Exodus 33 and 1. No, I didn't. I don't think. Read that Exodus 33 and 1.
Exodus chapter 33, verse 1. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Depart and go up hence, thou and the people which thou hast brought up out of the land of Egypt unto the land which I swore unto Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, Unto thy seed will I give it. And I will send an angel before thee, and I will drive out the Canaanite, the Amorite, and the Hittite, and the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite, unto a land flowing with milk and honey. For I will not go up in the midst of thee, for thou art a stiff-necked people.
Stiff-necked people, Linus Arthur.
Lest I consume thee in the way.
Lest I kill you while you're on your way.
And when the people heard these evil tidings, they mourned, and no man did put on him his ornaments. For Yahweh had said unto Moses, Say unto the children of Israel,
Tell Linus Arthur,
ye are a stiff-necked people.
Linus Arthur, you's a stiff-necked person.
I will come up into the midst of thee in a moment.
I'll be there in a moment, though.
And consume thee.
And I'm going to knock your head off.
Therefore now put off thy ornaments from thee, that I may know what to do unto thee. And the children of Israel stripped themselves of their ornaments by the Mount Horeb. And Moses took the tabernacle and pitched it without the camp, afar off from the camp, and called it the tabernacle of the congregation. And it came to pass that every one which sought Yahweh went out unto the tabernacle of the congregation, which was without the camp. And it came to pass, when Moses went out unto the tabernacle, that all the people rose up and stood every man at his tent door and looked after Moses until he was gone into the tabernacle. And it came to pass, as Moses entered into the tabernacle, the cloudy pillar descended and stood at the door of the tabernacle, and Yahweh talked with Moses.
Yahweh talked with Moses like I'm talking to y'all. He talked with Moses.
And all the people saw the cloudy pillar stand at the tabernacle door, and all the people rose up and worshiped, every man in his tent door. And Yahweh spake unto Moses face to face.
Spake to Moses face to face.
As a man speaking unto his friend.
And like a man talking to his friend. He loved Moses. So why we would not listen to Moses? And Yahweh sent him.
And he turned again into the camp. But his servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle.
Well, y'all watch this. Yahweh finna do something he ain't never did before. Read.
And Moses said unto Yahweh, See, thou sayest unto me, Bring up this people, and thou hast not let me know whom thou wilt send with me. Yet thou hast said, I know thee by name.
I know your name, Yahweh.
And thou hast also found grace in my sight.
And you found grace in my sight.
Now therefore, I pray thee, if I have found grace in thy sight, show me now thy way, that I may know thee, that I may find grace in thy sight, and consider that this nation is thy people. And he said, My presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. And he said unto him, If thy presence go not with me, carry us not up hence. For wherein shall it be known here that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight? Is it not and that thou goest with us? So shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now watch this, y'all.
And Yahweh said unto Moses,
Yahweh talking to Moses.
I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken.
I'm going to do whatever you said, what you have spoken.
For thou hast found grace in my sight, and I know thee by name. And he said, I beseech thee, show me thy glory.
Moses said, show me your glory, Yahweh.
And he said, I will make all my goodness pass before thee.
I'm going to make all my goodness pass before you, Moses. He ain't never did this with nobody else.
And I will proclaim the name of Yahweh before thee, and will be gracious to whom I will be gracious.
I'm going to show favor to whoever I want to show favor to. That's what Yahweh said. I'm going to be gracious to whoever I want to be gracious to.
And will show mercy on whom I will show mercy.
And I'm going to show mercy to whoever I want to show mercy to. That's what Yahweh's saying.
And he said, thou canst not see my face.
You can't see my face, Moses. That's what Yahweh told him.
For there shall no man see me and live.
Should no man see Yahweh face and live, but watch what he gonna show Moses. Read.
And Yahweh said, behold, there is a place by me.
There's a place by me, Moses.
And thou shalt stand upon a rock.
Stand up on this rock, Moses. Watch this.
And it shall come to pass.
And when it come to pass,
while my glory passes by.
While my glory passes by you, Moses.
That I will put thee in a cleft of the rock.
I'm going to put you in the cleft of this rock, Moses.
And will cover thee with my hand while I pass by.
I'm going to cover you with my hand while you pass by, Moses. Read.
And I will take away my hand.
And I'm going to take away my hand.
And thou shalt see my back part.
And I'm going to show you my back part, Moses. I'm going to show you the back of me. Read.
But my face shall not be seen.
But you can't see my face. Boy, that's corn right there. Read that. He told Moses, I love you so much, I'm going to show you my glory. Put you up on the hill and put you down in there. And then I'm going to put my hand over your eyes, Moses. And then when I walk past you, Moses, you can see my back part and not my face. Tell me who else he did that with. Nobody. And you mean to tell me you ain't going to listen to Moses, dude? You got to be retarded. Read that again. You tell me that ain't no corn. Read it again.
And I will take away my hand.
I will take away my hand, Moses.
And thou shalt see my back part.
And I can see your back.
But my face shall not be seen.
But you ain't going to see my face. Cold-blooded. Now, show me somebody else Yahweh did it with. He ain't did that with nobody. That's why I love and listen to Moses. Yeah, the glory in his back. Yeah. Now, let me see what else I want. Or was that it? Let's see. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's see what I want. Deuteronomy. Let's see. 10. Okay, yeah, Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Then I'm gonna go and take some questions.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
Yeah, 10 verse 12.
And now, Israel, what do Yahweh thy Elohim require of thee?
Now, with Israel, what Yahweh wants you to do, Linus Arthur, talking to you and us, everybody, want Linus Arthur to do, what he wants you to do?
But to fear Yahweh thy Elohim.
Yahweh say, fear him.
To walk in all his ways.
Walk in all Yahweh ways, Linus Arthur.
And to love him.
And to love him, Linus Arthur.
and to serve Yahweh thy Elohim with all thy heart, with all thy soul.
And to serve him with all your heart and might and soul, Linus Arthur.
To keep the commandments of Yahweh.
To keep Yahweh commandments, Linus Arthur.
And statutes.
Statutes, Linus Arthur.
Which I command thee this day for thy good.
Which he told us to do for our good, because that's what's good when you keep in his ways.
Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is Yahweh's thy Elohim.
Everything belongs to Yah.
The earth also.
Everything belongs to Yah.
With all that therein is.
Everything on this earth belongs to Yah.
Only Yahweh had a delight in thy fathers to love them.
For Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
And he chose their seed after them.
Us.
Even you above all people.
Above all people. Everybody. The nappy-headed Israelites above everybody.
As it is this day.
Still right now today.
Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart.
Of your heart, Linus Arthur. Circumcise that heart, Linus Arthur.
And be no more stiff-necked.
And stop being stiff-necked, Linus Arthur.
For Yahweh your Elohim is Elohim of gods.
For your God is our God, is the God of everything.
And Yahweh of masters, a great Elohim, a mighty and a terrible, which regarded not persons, nor
and take a reward. He ain't gonna take no reward. That's right. Now, I'm ready for comment and question, Linus Arthur. You've been running your alligator mouth ever since I've been popping corn. You understand me? Now listen. I had to get out on you because you was running your alligator mouth last week, talking about this, that, and the other, and then show me now Bible scripture. I went all the way through this book to barbecue you, to let you know this book identifies you. The book talking about you and a bunch of more of y'all. Now, okay. Now, hold up. For y'all, I want Linus Arthur to comment. Before y'all say anything, I want him to say something. Now, come, okay, show where listen, man, listen. This subject is about barbecuing you. I got a video saying we are from the tribe of Judah. And I go watch it if you want to know. Don't talk about apples. I'm talking about oranges. You ain't going to sidetrack me. I made a video and already proved that we are the children of Judah. That we come from the tribe of Judah. I'm not finna talk about it today. I'm talking about you changing your rotten, wicked ways. I ain't showing you nothing. Go on to YouTube and look at my video. I already showed you. We proved that we are from the tribe of Judah. I talked about that already. Now, if that's all you got to say, I'm finna answer these brother and sister questions. Now, come on with it. Is you finna change your wicked ways? I know he won. Don't tell me something I already know. Tell me something I don't know. I'm the dummy and you the smart man. Tell me something I don't know. I know Yahweh is one. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I ain't got to prove nothing to you. I ain't got to prove nothing to you. I got videos about everything. If you want to know something, go look at my video. Yeah, I know who I am. I know, yeah, me and you both Israelites. The only thing different, you rebellious and I'm not. You hard-headed and I'm not. You an Israelite and I'm an Israelite. You wicked, I'm righteous. Okay, hold on. Let's just get to these comments because I see he ain't talking about nothing. Flora say go to Deuteronomy 20. Okay, well, that's 28. That's talking about the curse and blood. Rostar here say go to Leviticus 24 and 16. Linus Arthur say Rostar here say go to Leviticus 24 and 16.
Leviticus chapter 24, verse 16. And he that blasphemeth the name of Yahweh, he shall surely be put to death.
That's right. Linus Arthur going to be put to death for blaspheming. You popping corn, Rostar here.
And all the congregation shall certainly stone him.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be throwing a brick at you. I'm going to be one of them throwing a brick at you. Okay. Ron Torres say go to Psalm 7:11. Ron Torres say go to Psalm 7:11. Now he want to get off the subject. He want me. He talking about apples. I'm talking about orange. Oh, tell me about this. Tell me about that. Man, I ain't studying that. Come on with this barbecue today.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 11.
Yeah, Ron Tour.
Elohim judgeth the righteous,
He judged the righteous like me and y'all.
and Elohim is angry with the wicked every day.
And he angry with Linus Arthur every day. You popping corn, brother. Yes, sir. Okay, Hebrew, we are all once the way Linus Arthur is, so one of you us can boost. Okay, what's the apples? Okay, Hebrew, we are all one. The way of Linus Arthur is one. Is so none of us can boost any y'all can open the eye. That's but we can't open their eyes, but we gotta tell them the truth. The book said in Ezekiel, whether they hear or not, you got to tell them anyway. That's your job to tell them. That's all y'all job to tell them. Everybody that's on this internet, your job is to tell a person about yeah. Your job ain't to shut your mouth and go on about your business. Your mouth is to be open. He gave you a mouth to talk about him. He ain't only give you no mouth to eat food. He gave you a mouth to pop corn to talk about him. Praise the mighty Yah. Hold it. Go to Psalms. This is what he gave you a mouth to do. Hold it. They got any more questions? Let me see. Okay, Rasta here say, no, healthy food say go to, sister, I read that Isaiah 30:9. I already read that, sister, that they love to be lied to. Okay, Mark Anthony say, question, can someone uncircumcised in flesh by an Israelite? I don't understand that question. I don't understand the question, Mark Anthony. But Rasta here say go to Isaiah 29:13. I'm gonna have to read it again because I can't understand. Isaiah, Rasta here say go to Isaiah 29:13. I'll see if I read. Did I read that?
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 13. Wherefore Yahweh said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
That's right.
And with their lips do honor me.
They honor with the lips. Say they love Yah, but they really don't. Read. That's read. I didn't read that. That's corn Rasta here. Read.
But have removed their heart far from me.
And you have removed your heart far from him, Linus Arthur. With your mouth, you say you love Yahweh, but in your heart, you love JC and everybody else. That's right. So, yeah.
And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
Your fear taught by a preacher, somebody else. The precepts of men. That's right. You ain't studying Yahweh. That's corn, Rasta here. That's corn. Okay. Can someone uncircumcised in flesh and be an Israelite? No, because to be an Israelite, you had to come through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see, we got to start from. See, Noah had 3 sons. I'm gonna get on that. Noah had 3 sons: Shem, Ham, and Japheth. If you got to be from one of those sons, because after the flood, that's where the generation started. We come from Shem. If you look up Shem and come all the way down through the generation, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, then the 12 sons, and then we came to children of Israel. Yeah. So just because you get circumcised, no, you can't be no Israelite. You could be part of learning, and the Almighty gonna look up on you. We know because it say every stranger had to be circumcised to enter into the congregation. You know, so every man, I don't care if you're Puerto Rican, Japanese, or white man, everybody have to be circumcised, but that don't make you no Israelite. No. Okay. Okay. Mark Anderson said go to Proverbs 9:8. No, I'm not self-righteous. I follow the laws and statutes of Yah. I never said no. I ain't a fart in the windstorm. I told you that in the video. You ain't a fart and I ain't a fart. It's all about praising mighty Yahweh. No, I'm righteous in the eyes of Yahweh because I obey. I'm obedient unto Yahweh. So go to Mark Anderson say Proverbs 9:8. Proverbs
chapter 9, verse 8. Reprove now a scorner, lest he hate thee.
Oh, that's corn right there. Reprove. See, he gonna hate me because I barbecued him today. Mark Anderson. Read.
Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee.
That's right. Now, if he rebuked him, he gonna love me for rebuking him. But most people hate me because I barbecue him. You know, yeah. That's corn, Mark Anthony. Okay, a public say, very true. Tell him the truth, but don't cast it. Okay, very true. Tell him the truth, but don't cast him on. No, he's still my brother. I love Linus Arthur. That's my brother, Hebrew brother. But see, you love your kids, but you got to chastise and whoop them. Just because you chastise and whoop your kid don't mean you don't love them. Just because I barbecued Linus Arthur don't mean I don't love him. You know, I love, yeah, because he's my brother, my Hebrew brother. But when he get out of order, I got to put him back in order. When he derail, I got to put him back on the track so he can get on down the road. He derailed. We have a blowout on the car, you put the tire back on and go on down the road. So he had a, you know, but okay. No, I don't hate the brother now, you know. The Almighty don't, you know, he don't like our way, but he gonna whoop our tail too. Don't get it twisted. You gonna get your head knocked off and whoop, but Almighty still love you. Okay. Oh man, go back, because somebody had it. Go back down. How you make that thing go back down? Go, I want to go down. Okay. Now Ron Torres say go to Jeremiah 44. Ron Torres say Jeremiah 44, 15 through 17.
Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 15
through 17, right.
Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt and Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of Yahweh, we will not hearken unto thee.
That's right. The women back then, they burned incense and they weren't studying about it. Just like today. A lot of people are going to get it and a lot of people ain't going to get it. That's corn. I start all over again. The women was burning incense and Jeremiah trying to tell them right from wrong. They going to do wrong anyway.
Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods.
See, the men like Linus Arthur, they knew their wives were no good, rotten and wicked.
And all the women that stood by.
And all the women that stood back.
A great multitude.
A bunch of millions of them.
Even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt.
Even all the people that was around in the land of Egypt.
And Pathros.
And Pathros.
Answered Jeremiah.
They answered Jeremiah. Watch what they answer. This is a prophet now. This man like Moses.
Saying.
This is what they said.
As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of Yahweh.
Oh, you told us what Yahweh say don't do. Watch this.
We will not hearken unto thee.
We ain't gonna do it. We're gonna do what we want to do. That's the same thing they doing today. They're gonna do what they want to do. They ain't gonna listen to Yahweh. They're gonna listen to themselves. I'm doing me. Read.
But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth.
We gonna do what we say out of our own mouth, boy. That's corn run to it, boy. That'll get it. These people today gonna do what they want to do. They ain't gonna do what Yahweh say do. They gonna do what they want to do. Just like the women back then. I'm doing what I want to do. I make $100,000 a year. How you gonna tell me something? Woo, run them out. Read.
To burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven.
I'm gonna burn incense to the Queen of Heaven like I've been doing. I don't care nothing about no commandments, statutes, and laws of judgment. What Jeremiah say?
And to pour out drink offerings unto her.
That's right. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
As we have done, we and our fathers, our kings, and our princes in the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals and were well and saw no evil.
We ain't see nothing wrong with going against Yah. That's right. These people wicked. Boy, that's corn right there, Run to. That'll get it, brother. That's corn now. Okay. He said, can you be an Israelite if not circumcised? Yeah, you an Israelite, whether you circumcised or not, because your descendants, your family tree is from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yeah, being not circumcised don't make you not be an Israelite. You still an Israelite. You just a brainwashed, bamboozled, dumb as a box of rocks Israelite. If you ain't circumcised, that means you go get your head knocked off. So you're an Israelite, but you just need to get circumcised. Okay. Show me where can I help your mother. Listen, man, the book say don't do nothing on the Sabbath day. I'm not finna go down that road with you no more. I'm not gonna go down that road with you no more. You can carry your mama wherever you want to carry. Carry to the mall, carry to get her hair done, carry to do anything. Now go to Isaiah 58. Barbecue him right quick. Isaiah 58 on that Let me make sure I got it right. Come on, show him with his mama. I can't do. You can carry your mama where you want to carry. Carry to the laundromat. Carry to get her hair and nails done. But I ain't gonna carry my mama nowhere. You gonna do it because you rebellious and hard headed stiff-necked. Linus Arthur. I just showed you that. Now go to Isaiah 58. Since you want to get barbecued. Isaiah 58 and 13. This for Linus Arthur getting the barbecue.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13.
Linus Arthur talking to you.
If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath.
If you stop keeping my Sabbath day because your mama need to go to the hospital, and your mama need to go get her hair done, your mama need to go get the baby from the babysitter. If you turn your way from keeping the Sabbath day, Linus Arthur,
from doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
You doing what you want to do, Linus Arthur. You took your mama somewhere on my holy day. That's because you want to do it, Linus Arthur.
And call the Sabbath a delight.
And it's the Sabbath day just like Monday, just like Friday, just like Sunday. It's just a regular day, Linus Arthur. It's just like a normal day.
The holy of Yahweh.
That's the holy of Yahweh Sabbath day.
Honorable. And shall honor him.
And you shall honor him. I honor Yahweh and you honor your mama.
Not doing thy own ways.
Not carrying your mama to the grocery store. Not carrying your mama to the hospital. Not carrying your mama to get her hair done. Not carrying your mama nowhere. Read.
Nor finding thy own pleasure.
Not finding your own pleasure. Watching the game on the Sabbath day. Carrying your mama to the hospital on the Sabbath day. Doing anything to break the Sabbath.
Nor speaking thy own words.
Not talking on the cell phone to somebody in Chicago or New York about nothing.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in Yahweh.
Then you should delight yourself in Yahweh, not your mama.
And I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth.
Then I'm going to cause you to ride upon the high places of the earth, Linus Arthur.
And feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father.
And feed thee with the heritage of Jacob. Yaakov, read.
For the mouth of Yahweh have spoken it.
This came out the mouth of Yah. Now, don't ask me no more dumb questions. That's a barbecue you for the rest. Now, you well done after that, Linus Arthur. So you can carry your mama wherever you want to carry her to on Sabbath day. You're going to get your head knocked off. Okay. Let's see. I'm a brother. Okay, healthy food. So I'm a brother. Okay, brother. The son of Israel, can you block him? And Yashaban says, son of Israel, can you block him now? I don't know how to block him. No. Dude keeps posting the same comment over and over. Yeah, because he ain't got a land to stand on. He know he a liar. I just barbecued him with that Isaiah 58. How do you know you are from Shem? Listen, I told you to watch my video, and I ain't studying what you're talking about. Okay. Mark Anthony, can you be an Israelite if you come from another nation? Like, no, you can't. No, JPAD is only Gentile. Yeah, all Gentiles come from JPAD. The Russians, the Germans, Englishmen, France, any parts of Europe. All Europe is JPAD. Anything that comes from Europe is JPAD. That's JPAD. That's that. No. So you can't be from JPAD and be an Israelite, no. But you can do. You could be from JPAD and you can study and worship our God. Nah, but that don't make you no Israelite because you worshiping our God. Nah. You don't become no Israelite. You born Israelite. You become a Christian. You become a this and that and the other. But you don't become no Israelite. You born an Israelite. Not made, born. Come out your mama womb Israelite. You can't wake up one day, so I'm going to be a Chinese. I'm going to be a Puerto Rican. I'm going to be a Mexican. I'm going to be a Russian. No, you born that way. This ain't no religion. This is a nationality of people. Okay. Okay, I fell off from Yah. How can I get back? You fell off from Yah. You can get back by reading Exodus 20. Exodus 20. This for say Mimim, whatever your name is, read Exodus 20, 1 through 17, and Deuteronomy 5, 1 through, I think, about 23. That's how you get back to Yah. He said he fell off from Yah. How can I get back? Well, write down Exodus 20, 1 through 17 and Deuteronomy 5 through 10. And then you might want to read the whole chapter of Deuteronomy 28. It's called Blessings and Curses. That's how you get back. Okay. That's how you get back to Yah. By obedience, by obeying, by doing what Yahweh say do. You can't get back to him through the Quran or the New Testament. Can't do it that way. Yeah. So I know Linus Arthur hot today, but I had to barbecue you about your mouth, man. Anybody in this world that try to talk against Yahweh, I'm here to barbecue them and roast them. I don't care who it is. Kin folks, enemies, friends, it don't matter. When you open your mouth out against Yahweh, I'm finna barbecue you on one side and roast you on the other side and put some A1 steak sauce on you, and you're gonna be well done. Well done. Now, do anybody got in the comment a question about Linus Arthur? Because I done made you famous today, Linus Arthur. You got a whole video about you. And anybody else can get famous too. All you got to do is play a game or neglect Yahweh or say anything out that alligator mouth that I know is a lie. Oh, this thing stop going. Hold on. Okay. Right, you must be born from Shem. That's right. To be a Shemite, that's right. They must be born in Hebrew. That's right. Okay, man said demons, you lost. Where does person genealogy come? Well, your genealogy come from Genesis the 10th chapter. Go to Genesis. I think it's Genesis 10. Your genealogy come. It's 10, right? Read the first verse. Hold it, let me show you.
Genesis chapter 10, verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
See, you get right there. I ain't finna read all that, but you go to Genesis 10 and you read it, and it's gonna tell you what you need to know. And look all them words up, because a lot of them you ain't gonna know what they mean. So you get your genealogy out of Genesis 10th chapter. That's where it started right there. Okay, do me next. I said, do me next. I'm a believer and demon. You a demon, Hebrew? Mark out, you a demon, homie? Do me next. I'm a bibulous, a demon. No melon equals no soul. Okay, there you go. Okay, Apple say Jeremiah 4 and 7. Oh, you just playing Mark? Okay, bro. I mean, nah, you ain't no demon that way. Nah, you can't be a demon. Okay. I just learned something from Linus Arthur. He say demon is a Greek word. Did you know that? The demon is a Greek word.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't learn us something today, Linus. I can't take your word on it because I know you're playing games. So I had to go research the word demon. But I know it's evil. Okay. What you got, Jeremiah 4 and 7? I think I read that. Go ahead. Let me see.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 7. The lion is come up from his thicket.
No, I didn't. Go ahead.
And the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
On his way, right.
He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant.
Okay, now that was okay, Populous. Okay, you just being funny, Mark. Okay, and Populous says I'm a demon. Oh, he say you a demon. Oh, okay. No, you ain't no demon if you talking about Yahweh and King David. You can't be no demon. Demon ain't gonna talk like that. Okay, you say you can't prove him Israelite. Yes, I can. Yeah. Matter of fact, I made a video, man. All these videos I done made, I prove You want me to make another video next week and show you that I'm Israelite? Okay, Apple, you don't know who is who. You don't know who is who, and you defending a demon named Linus Arthur because he is pictured on YouTube is a black that's called an. I ain't never seen Linus Arthur. I don't know how he look though. Yeah, but a demon is anybody that hate Yahweh. Anybody that hate Yahweh and talking against Yahweh is a demon. Now, I don't care what color you is. White as snow, black as tar. You a demon. Okay, Ron Torres say go to Ezekiel 3 and 18 and 19.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
That's right. Selena's out. You're going to surely die if you don't turn to Yahweh. You popping corn, Ron Torres.
And thou givest him not warning.
And you don't give, if I don't tell him by himself,
nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked ways.
If I don't tell Linus Arthur about his wicked ways,
to save his life.
To save your life. I read that already, but we'll read again since he read.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
The same wicked man gonna die in his iniquity.
But his blood will I require at thy hand.
At thy hand. Yeah, I read that. Read.
Yet if thou warn the wicked.
If I warn Linus Arthur, which is the wicked.
And he turn not from his wickedness.
And he don't stop doing wickedness in his wickedness.
Nor from his wicked way.
And if you don't turn from your wicked man, it means stop doing evil and wicked. Can your mama somewhere on the Sabbath day?
He shall die in his iniquity.
And you gonna die in your iniquity.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
But you deliver your soul. I delivered my soul, but I told him the truth. I told him to stop. Okay. He said, what proves to me you are? I ain't got to prove nothing today. I told you I got a video. Go watch it. That's a whole new topic to prove that you're Israelite. Yeah. Okay, Mark Anthony, the 12 tribes is all niggas. That's right, brother. The whole 12 tribes is Negroes, right? You do know that all the sons of Ham. Yeah, the Ham is black too, just like Shem. Shem and Ham is black and Japheth is white. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. All the Canaanites, but that's Shem. Now, Mark Anthony, you name all Ham. Ham is all the Canaanites, the Mizraim, Jebusites and Cushites and etc. Yeah, that's Ham. That's right, brother. You know. Okay, this teacher is self. Well, I ain't never self-righteous, brother. That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion too. Your opinion like a AAS. Everybody got one. That's what your opinion is. Everybody got an opinion. So that don't mean nothing to me. Show me some book. Talk to me in the scriptures. Okay, so do you talk about all places like such South America or East Mississippi? Yoshabon, do scriptures talk about far all places like South America and East? I don't know, bro. I had to research that and see. I can't give you no answer on that because I'd be lying. I don't know. Do you know if the scriptures talk about South America and East?
I don't know.
Okay, not for sure. Okay. Okay, who is that? Service. So where is your melon, white man? Who is the white man? I don't know who y'all talking about. I ain't got to listen to that, Linus Arthur. Be real. Hebrews don't mix with Gentiles or enemy. Right. I agree with that. But no, dude, you don't say. Okay, so you can't just say because you're black, you can't. No, because like I say, Israelites is black and Ham is black. Ethiopian and an Israelite is both of them black. Yeah, because Moses married an Ethiopian. She was a black woman, but he was a Hebrew. So they both were black. The Ethiopian woman that Moses married, which was Zipporah, and Moses was black. It is black. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Linus Arthur want us to go to 23:16. Jeremiah. Okay, Linus Arthur said go to Jeremiah 23:16.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken now unto the words of the prophets that prophesies unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of
out of their own mouth, out of their own heart.
They speak a vision of their own heart.
Of their own heart. Read.
And not out of the mouth of Yahweh.
You're right. You ain't talking about me because everything I show you, I'm talking about Yahweh. So you talking about yourself. Everything that I show you on this internet at 12 o'clock Saturday, I show you what thus said Yah say. Because you can't be talking about me, you talking about yourself. Okay. Trying to mix with us Negroes. Yah commandments and us make marriage with them. That's right, Survey. Go to Deuteronomy 7:3. Made it clear to Moses that being called an Israelite is nothing if the Israelites lack obedience. That's right, CC. Yeah, you. But that's when I say the Israelites is deaf, dumb, and blind. They've been brainwashed and brambles and hoodwinked. They still Israelite, but they a wicked Israelite. That's right, CC. You're right, sister.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
That's right. You popping corn, Survey.
Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son.
That's right. Don't integrate.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Don't integrate. That's all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Whatever your name is, SRVY. That's right, brother or sister. I don't know who you is, but yeah. And CC is right. Nobody should be defending Linus Arthur. Proverbs 17:15. Go to Proverbs 17:15. Hey, whoever defending Linus Arthur wicked just like him, they can defend him. They just go like the Almighty gonna knock their head off, just like gonna knock his off.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 15.
Right, let's run to a read.
He that justifieth the wicked.
Woo! Praise the wicked. Read.
And he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to Yahweh.
Boy, that's corn right there, brother Ron. So read that again. Boy, that'll get it.
He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just.
Whoever can justify the wicked, trying to take over Linus Arthur, know he wicked, and looking down on the just, which is me.
Even they both are abomination to Yahweh.
That's an abomination to take a wicked man's side over a righteous man's side. I'm showing you what thus said Yahweh saying, and Linus Arthur talking about his running his mouth. And ain't got nail scripture to bag up nothing. That's right. That's corn, right? Who said that? That was Ron. Yeah, Ron Tor. That's corn, brother. That's what I'm talking about. I love scriptures. Okay. So what about black man whose great was identified by a white man in slavery, and the man that is currently black? He is a Gentile or is yeah. Hey, but let me kill all that. Now, if you're an Israelite, black native Israelite, and here go a blue-eyed white man German that's keeping all Yahweh laws, his statutes, and his precept, his judgment commandment, and the nappy-headed black Hebrew got dreads down to his ankle, he ain't doing nothing that Yahweh say do. He ain't circumcised, and the white man circumcised. Who you think Yahweh gonna favor? Who do you think Yahweh gonna favor? The Gentile because he obey Yahweh's laws, or a nappy-headed Israelite that don't do nothing that Yahweh say do? Now, who Yahweh gonna favor? Who Yahweh gonna bless? Who Yahweh gonna look up on? So let's not get this skin color twisted. Because if it's a white man that's a German, ain't got a liquor Israelite in him, and he love Yah and keep all Yah laws and commandments and statutes, and this nappy-headed man got dreads down to his ankles and ain't circumcised, and he hate Yahweh laws and statutes and judgment, who you think Yahweh gonna favor? Nah, that'll kill all that look alike. Looks ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's what's in your heart. Yahweh looking at your heart. You looking at no color. Yahweh said, obey my laws. He didn't tell, he talking to us, but he meant for the world. Don't you know Ruth was a Moabitess? That was King David's great-great-grandmama, Ruth. She was a Moabitess. She wasn't no Israelite. So we're going to leave this color thing alone because Yahweh looking at your heart and he wants you to obey his commandments, laws, and statutes. I don't care if you're a Japanese or Puerto Rican or Mexican, anything. He wants you to love him and obey him. That's right, Linus Arthur. The Israelite is a black nation. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. So let's get off this color thing because, like I said, if a white person is obeying Yahweh and the black person ain't, Yahweh gonna favor that white person. Yeah, I know y'all don't like the way I talk, but I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's right. Even me. If I was a nappy-headed, I am, and here go a man that love Yahweh, man, the Almighty ain't thinking about me. Yeah, he love us above all people. That's right. Go to Deuteronomy. Yeah, he do love us. But he'll knock your head off too and hate you too. Now let me show you that you're right, survey. Let's go to Deuteronomy. He do love us over everybody. Okay, yeah, you're right. But also, let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and start at the 6th verse. Now, y'all hold your comment for a minute. Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy Elohim.
We are a holy people to Yahweh, the Israelites. Right, we blessed, but don't pat yourself on the back yet. Read.
Yahweh thy Elohim have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Yahweh chose us above all the people on the face of the earth. That's including everybody. He loved the nappy head. That's right. You popcorn turn to read.
Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people.
Because you were the fewest of all people. Read.
But because Yahweh loved you.
Because Yahweh loved you. Now watch this.
And because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, hath Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt.
Brought you out of Egypt. Read.
Know therefore that Yahweh thy Elohim, he is Elohim.
He is God.
The faithful Elohim, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations.
Which love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. So you got a job to do. You got work to do. Almighty love you, but he wants you to keep his commandments, laws, and statutes all at the same time. Read.
And repay them that hate him to their face.
And repay everybody that hate him to their face, the one that don't keep his commandments.
To destroy them.
To destroy him that don't keep his commandment, Israelite.
He will not be slack to him that hateth him.
Because when you don't keep Yahweh commandments and laws and statutes, you hate him, and he gonna knock your head off.
He will repay him to his face.
He gonna pay you back to your face, gonna bust you upside your head.
Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments.
Keep Yahweh commandments.
And the statutes.
And his statutes.
And the judgments.
And his judgments.
Which I command thee this day to do them.
To do them. Now, even though you chose it, but you got a job to do. You got work to do. You got to get with Yah. Wherefore, that's all I needed. Mark, what's that? A mosquito? What's that? I don't know what the. Okay. Okay. Scripture say Leviticus 20 and 26.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I Yahweh am holy,
That's right. We're supposed to be holy like Yahweh. Oh, crookeds. Okay.
and have severed you from other people,
And I have made you different from other people. I mean, you got laws and statutes, and they don't.
that ye should be mine.
That you're gonna be mine. That's right. That's corn. SRVY. Yeah. That's right. Christianity has the Hebrews thinking y'all love them and they're disobedient, which is controversial. Yeah, that's right. CC say go to Deuteronomy 28. That's right. Deuteronomy 28 and 58 to 64. Crooked. Okay. That's right, Linus Arthur. Black or white, you got to be obedient to the law. You popping corn, Linus Arthur. That's right. Black or white, our duty is to obedient to the law. Right. That's right. See, I get credit where it's due at, and he right. No matter what color you is, you got to obey Yahweh at the end of the day. Okay, now Deuteronomy 28, 58, and 64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 58.
Yeah.
If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name,
That's right, CC. You popping corn, sister. Read.
Yahweh thy Elohim, then Yahweh will make thy plagues wonderful,
That's right. He's going to plague you with AIDS and everything else.
and the plagues of thy seed,
That's right, your kids.
even great plagues,
That's right, great plague.
and of long continuance,
That's right.
and sore sicknesses, and of long continuance. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will Yahweh bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude,
That's right.
because thou wouldst not obey the voice of Yahweh the Elohim.
That's right. Because you want to obey the Almighty Yah. Okay. That's Linus, you just talking. You talking about he ready to debate Mark and his teacher. Mark and me, I guess. I'm assuming that. Yeah. And the only nation of the people y'all made a covenant with is the Negro Israelite. Not the, you're right, bro. Whoever you is, you're right. He ain't make no covenant with no other nation. Just us. Just the Israelites. That's right. You're right about that, SRVY. He only made a covenant with us, the black nappy-headed Israelite. Okay, Ron Tor said go to 1 Samuel 16 and 7. No, he ain't never made no covenant with no Gentile. He said, show all of us a scripture where y'all made a covenant with the Gentile. Ain't no such thing. I give somebody $1,000, they show me that too.
First Samuel.
I'm waiting too. I want to see it. He ain't made no covenant with nobody but Israel. Read that.
1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
But Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance.
That's right. Don't look at nothing else.
Or on the height of his stature.
Don't look at nothing else.
Because I have refused him.
I ain't studying him.
For Yahweh see it not as man see it.
That's right. We looking at a big booty and them pretty titties on the chest.
For man looketh on the outward appearance.
We looking at the outside, how pretty her face is, how sexy she walk, and the teeth, and look how she look. But watch what Yahweh looking at.
But Yahweh looketh on the heart.
Yahweh looking at a heart and looking at a man's heart. Yahweh looking at a man's heart and a woman's heart. He don't care how good Beyonce look. If she ain't keeping no commandment, law, and statutes, he gonna knock her head off. That's right. Okay, it's been spoken. Okay. That's right. We scattered among the nation. Okay, Mark Anderson say go to 56 and 6. Mark, go to Isaiah 56 and 6. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 56, verse 6. Also the sons of the stranger that joined themselves to Yahweh to serve him, and to love the name of Yahweh.
There you go. You got some work to do. You could be a Gentile. You got to start over. Let me read it slow.
Also the sons of the strangers
Also the Gentile white folks
that join themselves to Yahweh.
They join themselves to Yahweh. You got to leave them New Testament Quran on. You got to join yourself to Yahweh.
To serve him.
You got to serve Yahweh only.
And to love the name of Yahweh.
You got to love Yahweh's name and stop talking about JC.
To be his servants.
You got to be a servant of Yah and not a servant of JC.
Everyone that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting
And
it.
y'all got to keep the Sabbath day from polluting. You can't be like Linus Arthur carrying his mama to the hospital because she's sick on the Sabbath day.
And take a hold of my covenant.
And you got to take a hold of Yahweh's covenant. Be circumcised. I think it's 7 covenants. I made a video years ago about the 7 covenants. And you got to take hold of that covenant that Yahweh made with us. That's what the heathen and Gentiles got to do. I got a video say, can the Gentiles be saved? I made a video way back. I done talked about that. Yeah. So, they got a job to do. Everybody got work to do. You can't just call yourself an Israelite and don't put in no work. It don't work like that. You got to put in some work. Also, the son, the foreign. Okay, yeah. That's right, brother. I'm not a Gentile, you clown. Who said you was a Gentile, boy? Oh, man. Who said, man, y'all cut that out, man. Talking about the brother Gentile, Mark Anthony. He said, nah, man, and even if you is Gentile, Mark Anthony, you love Yah and King David, man, you're going to beat a lot of nappy-headed Israelites there. You're going to be able to look at let me show you what's going to happen on the Sabbath day for the ones that rejected Yahweh. I think that's in Isaiah. Hold on, let me get something right quick. Oh boy, let me see, can I find that? Okay, go to Isaiah. Hold on for a minute. Isaiah 66 and start the 23rd verse. Let me show them something right quick.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 23. And it shall come to pass.
This gonna come to pass one day.
That from one new moon to another.
From one new moon to another.
And from one Sabbath to another.
And from one Sabbath to another. Watch this.
Shall all flesh come to worship before me.
All flesh gonna come to worship before Yahweh. All flesh, we.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
And they shall go forth.
And they shall go forth.
And look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me.
And look up on the carcass of the man that sinned against Yahweh. Disobedient, hard-headed, and rebellious people that didn't want no parts of Yahweh. This was going to happen.
For their worms shall not die.
Their worms shall not die. Going to be burning.
Neither shall their fire be quenched.
Neither shall their fire be quenched. Going to be put out.
And they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
And they're going to be hated of all flesh. Abhor mean hated. That's right. Now, Linus Arthur say go to Psalm 147 and 19. Linus Arthur say Psalm 147 and 19.
Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word
to Jacob. That's right. He showed his word to Jacob. In his statute of judgment to Israel. He ain't never dealt with no other nation as for him that unknown. Read.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word to us, the Israelites.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statute of judgment to Israel. Now read the next one.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He have not dealt with no German, no Puerto Rican, no English man. And as for their judgment, they have not known them. Read.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
That's right. They ain't know nothing about this book. You got to come see a nappy-headed Israelite. You want the truth. That's right. You popping corn, Linus Arthur on that. Yep.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh. That's right. Just because you serve Yahweh don't make you no Israelite. That's right. They're going to be ashes under my foot. Right. So is the fat of the wicked. Okay. Okay. Tell your line, Gentile people more is ready for slavery. Oh boy, y'all tough, man. Semitic to the core. My father is Shemite. There was our genealogy divide. Yeah. If you Shem, you Hebrew. That's right. Why did y'all let Jeremiah get physical abuse? Let me see. I have to. Why did he let Jeremiah? You know that answer? Why did Yahweh let Jeremiah get a physical abuse?
No.
I don't remember him getting physical abuse. I know they locked him up for a minute. He went to jail. Yeah, he. If that's the case, look at Job. Why he let Job get what happened now? Job was the one abused. If you want to talk about somebody that why Job, but did nobody get it worse than Job? Okay. Linus Arthur. Okay, Linus Arthur say go to Psalms 50, 16 and 17. Linus Arthur says Psalms 50, 16 and 17. Yeah.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked Elohim saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and casting my words behind thee?
That's right. That's corn, Linus Arthur. That's right. Taking Yahweh's word, and you ain't gonna do nothing he say he gonna do. Okay, Ron Tor say Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because
8 and 11. Yeah, Ron Tor. Go ahead.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's right, because it ain't happening real quick. Because they might let you live for 20, 30 years with the wickedness, and y'all gonna get worse and worse. That's corn, Ron Tor. Okay, SRVE 2 say go to 14 and 12. 14 and 2. Isaiah 14:2. That's dealing with the Gentiles being men in captivity up under us. Yeah, 14 and 2.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
That's right. Talking about the Gentiles.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
Servants and handmaids. They're going back home with us to be servants and handmaids, the Gentiles.
And they shall take them captives.
And they, the ones that took us captives?
Whose captives they were.
We were.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we're going to rule over our oppressors. That's right, brother. Sister, yeah, that's real talk. Okay, you down, Linus. Okay, you down, Linus, testing. So Job wasn't an Israelite. Okay. But he was black, though. Mark Anthony, now he was black, so I don't know if he was, but he was black. Let me show you that Job was black. Hold it. Let me go to let's go to Job. But he was black. Let me get that right quick. Okay, go to Job 30 and 30. Let me show you that Job was black. Job 30 and 30.
Job chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
Job said, my skin is black upon me.
And my bones are burned with heat.
And my bones are burned with heat. So he was a black man now. Now that's debatable whether he was from Ham or Shem. I can't really debate that, but I know he was a black man. The book said it. Okay, let's go to Mark Anthony. Tell your dog hair, pale face, Japheth going to slavery. Yeah, boy, y'all rough. Okay, Yashabah say Jeremiah 20 and 2. Okay, yeah, we're gonna read that. Jeremiah 20 and 2. Read that. Yashabah say Jeremiah 20 and 2.
Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 2. Then Pashur smote Jeremiah the prophet, and put him in the stocks that were in the high gate of Benjamin, which was by the house of Yahweh.
Oh, okay. All right. Now that was what was it? Okay, we already okay. Mark Anderson said go to Psalm 19 and 17. I mean 7 through 4. Psalm 19, 7 through 4. No, 7 through 14.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of Yahweh are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of Yahweh is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of Yahweh is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of Yahweh are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold.
That's right.
Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward.
Great reward. That's right.
Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Yahweh, my strength and my redeemer.
Okay, that's 14.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, Job was a perfect man. Regardless what he was, go to Job, go to 1. Let me show you. So they want to talk about Job. Now, go Job 1 and 1.
Job chapter 1, verse 1.
So regardless whether he was an Edomite or Israelite, I ain't talking about that part. I'm talking about what he was. Read.
There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared Elohim and eschewed evil.
That's right. He hated evil. So he was righteous. He was perfect, and he was righteous. Whatever he was righteous and perfect. So read it again.
There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared Elohim.
Now, who called him perfect? Now read the 8th verse.
Verse 8.
Now watch what Yahweh say about Job.
And Yahweh said unto Satan,
he told Satan,
Hast thou considered my servant Job?
Have you considered my servant Job?
That there is none like him in the earth.
Ain't nobody in the world like Job at this time, y'all. Don't matter what color he is or what he was. Read. Yahweh say he was perfect.
A perfect and upright man.
Yahweh say he was a perfect and upright man.
One that feared Elohim.
One that feared him.
And eschewed evil.
And hated evil. That's right. So, regardless what Job was an Edomite or whatever might he was, Yahweh say he was perfect, upright, feared him, and was the coldest man in the world at that time. Now, like I keep telling y'all, it ain't about what you are. It's about how much work you putting in for Yah. I already explained that earlier. That's right. I'm a servant of Yah. That's right. And he was a servant of Yah. Moses was a servant of Yah. Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Noah, all servants of Yah. That's right. So regardless what he was perfect and upright in the eyes of Yah. They say Noah was a drunk. Go, let me show you what Noah was perfect. Go to Genesis and find what Noah was. Oh, he was a drunk. No. He was more than a drunk. They tried to get down on Noah. Say he wasn't nothing but a drunk. Find that, I think it's 8, where he say he was perfect. When Noah was perfect. Noah was perfect. You get it? Okay. Go to Genesis 6. It's in Genesis 6. And now let's see what he said about Noah. 6 and 8.
Genesis chapter 6, verse 8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of Yahweh.
Found grace in the eyes of Yahweh, even though he was a drunk. They talk about him.
These are the generations of Noah.
These are the generations of Noah.
Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation.
Job was a perfect and just man in his generation.
And Noah walked with Elohim.
He walked with Elohim, walked with Yahweh. That's right. He did everything that Yahweh say do. So don't tell me about him being no drunk. And don't tell me about Job being no Edomite or whatever he was. He was perfect. Now, say Job was perfect, Noah was perfect, and Daniel was perfect. Let me show you what's going to happen to the perfect man. Go to Ezekiel. Now, I don't care what they was perfect. Let me see what I want. Okay, go to Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 20. Now, let me show y'all some more corn since we talking about who is this and who is that. Let's see what Yahweh say. Ezekiel 14 and go to the 20th verse.
Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 20. Though Noah.
Hold it. Noah, who else?
Daniel,
who else?
And Job were in it.
They was in the book. Say them three men was in it. That mean they was in the book. Read.
As I live, saith Yahweh Elohim.
Yahweh say they in the book.
They shall deliver neither son nor daughter.
Can't they son and daughter? They can't say they son or daughter.
They shall but deliver their own souls by their righteousness.
They gonna deliver their own soul by their own righteousness. Noah, Daniel, and Job was perfect in the eyes of Yahweh, and they written in the book. Let me show you what book he talking about. Go to Daniel. This the book he talking about. Daniel 12 and 1. Let me show you the book. Daniel 12 and 1. Read the verse, right?
Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up.
Michael is an angel.
The great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
Standing for us.
And there shall be a time of trouble.
Time of trouble. This ain't never happened.
Such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time.
Almighty gonna break it up in this nation. It's gonna come a time it's gonna be so bad you're gonna be eating your own kids. Read.
And at that time thy people shall be delivered.
And we gonna be delivered, the righteous.
Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Everybody that's found written in the book. That's the book right there. Read.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
Everybody that's sleeping in the dust of the earth is dead in them cemeteries and graveyards.
Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
That's right. Some of them going to be written in the book of same name. That's right. Okay. Now, let's go to, Linus Arthur say go to Psalm 50 and 21 and 22. That's right. Long as you're a servant of Yah, I don't care what you is, the Chinese.
Psalm chapter 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget Elohim, lest I tear you in pieces.
That's right. One to forget Yahweh, gonna tear him in pieces. That's 21 and 22.
And there be none to deliver.
Ain't nobody gonna help you. No, I was just proving what the book say, Mark. And I'm just showing you what was in the book, what the book say. No, black ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I already talked about that. Okay. I asked this because y'all said he would let the righteous get touched. Job never got touched. He was afflicted. Right. Okay. I got you, brother. You're right. An issue for the rise of Jeremiah. Why did Jeremiah get touched? Okay. Because, the Almighty going to do it different with everybody. He ain't going to do everything with everybody the same. He get Jeremiah touched and not, this person. So he ain't going to punish us all the same way. He going to punish you according to his way. How Yahweh want you to do it. Okay. The Tanakh is a Negro black book of Mark. Okay, let me see. I gotta go on. Okay, we Hebrew. Okay. Okay, I'd rather be a slave Gentile to. Okay, that's right. Jeremiah was the suffering servant of Israel. A lot of his affliction and limitation lies over that. Right. Okay. That's right, Mark Anthony. You sure right. But I bet Mark Anthony would never admit the truth. I don't know nothing about. Okay. You can't read this wise. Yeah, y'all got personal issues going on. SRVY. Mercy, shalom. Hebrew Negro people praise y'all. Yeah. Well, Negro people supposed to praise Yahweh only, but they don't. You got a lot of them praising the new Quran and the New Testament God. Yeah, so. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm finna get ready to close out. Anybody got a scripture where I can go out on read? Yeah, give me a good scripture to go out on, one of y'all brothers and sisters. It don't matter which one y'all do. Give me a closing out scripture, brother and sister. Okay. We're going to mark down and say, did you read Psalm 19? Yeah, we read that. Yeah, we read 19. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we read that, bro. Okay. Look, man, I already read that, but give me a new scripture, bro. They got it. That's on here. Yeah, I already read Isaiah 14 and 2. I read Psalm 9. Yeah. Okay, Ron, give me that. Go, Ron Torres say go to 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. Boy, that's cold-blooded. If it's the same one I'm talking about. Oh, now everybody got scripture. Okay, I'm just gonna read one. Okay, Ron Torres say go to 2 Chronicles 15 and 13.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. That whosoever will not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put to death.
That's right, brother. Gonna be put to death. I don't care who you is. Man or woman, small or great. Read.
Whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Yep. That's right, brother. Ron Torres, that's corn there, brother. Yep. Read that again because the whole world need to read it. Put some bass in your voice. Read that loud so they can hear it.
That whosoever would not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put to death.
Whoever would not seek Yahweh the Elohim, whoever, it's talking about all us, everybody in the world. If you don't seek Yahweh the Elohim,
whether small or great,
I don't care if you're a millionaire or you poor, small or great, tall or short,
whether man or woman.
I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You got to seek Yahweh, boy. That's cold-blooded right there, Ron Tor. But I'm gonna get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. Next week at 12 o'clock again, if it's the Almighty Yahweh will.